Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depends on your location right now. God bless you for joining us once again. As you know, before now that the Justice Mohbad team they said they are holding a peaceful rally today in Lagos, especially the location of that magistrate court where the inquest usually hold. Now, today, a lot of them were on ground, and there were a lot of placards and the rest of that. Um, all what they are saying is that government should do the needful, and this issue of justice for Mohbad should be fast tracked because, according to them, there are a lot of things that government have not done. There are a lot of people that they need to arrest for questioning and others. So I want us to go there and watch it live. Yomi Fabiyi was on ground. Other justice from Mohbad team we are also on ground. So guys, let us go there and watch what is going on right now at the rally. God bless you. Let's go there.
That is giving us justice. And some people will talk for me. Somebody you're telling me that I kill somebody in the house and you don't do anything to arrest me.
We are doing this because it is the right thing to do. That is what we are feeling of everybody, including those in charge of the case, to do the needful and deliver justice as quickly as possible. So that's what we're doing. Bèrè ń tàgbàgbà, bèrè ń tàgbàgbà, má bèrè má, bèrè ń tàgbàgbà bí ìgbà wà sí kọ̀rọ̀. If I shut down, maybe now. What is controversial? That's what I don't want to answer. I'll tell you. Do you know? Ask your, don't tell me not to ask your question. I'm telling you. I think there's some possibilities in how to get for those that doesn't know, there was no time as a to see that mi ò dá sí, and I want to believe that those that are following me, almost the second day was when I started and joined the voice that justice for the man. But of course, coming abroad when I was doing my world tour, and I realized that other human rights activists, other colleagues and everybody, they took it up upon themselves. So human rights is not a competition. All we want is justice, and if people are already at the forefront of it, it's so good. But of course, everything has got timing. As we speak now, they haven't even gotten what spy Mohbad. They don't know what took his life. They don't know who is responsible. And that is why we have to understand that it's still at the nascent stage. And if there is anything you want to do, take your time. Investigation is very stressful and strenuous, and then it's always come with a lot of rigor. It requires a lot of things. You need to understand the storyline, what is at stake. So coming now is it's not late, and it's not because I'm just coming out. I am reacting when I need to react. I spoke in concerning DNA. I went to TTC, I went to TV stations. I am speaking, but this is actually necessary now. And that is why it is, because if we do it earlier, it might not be too premature. So you take your time and you need to react.
So that you the beauty of it, all the panelists should be dropped so that it
And the point is, there is comparison is a proof of nothing. I am a certified human rights ambassador. I'm a certified human rights consultant. I decided I want to start giving back to the public. My human rights NGO was established 2018, October, and I've been advocating for human rights since then. And I'm not selective. I fight and defend the truth and human rights where I think it should be. And we need to start educating the Nigerian society and the youth. Human rights is your right, it's your property. It's not something anybody will want to give you or tell you because I like you or because I just consider you. If your right is taken away from you, then you're a slave. If your right to talk and express yourself on any matter that concerns you, then you are a slave in your country. Then ask yourself, are you a slave? Come out and say peacefully, you want to express yourself on what concerns you. And that is what I have been doing. So it has nothing to do with anybody because we are not even on the same page. I am focused on human rights. I am dedicated to human rights because that is the aspect I think I can give back to the public. The public, they grouped me, they invested in me. I became an actor right from my teenage age. And they could be there for me up until now. What am I going to give back? There is difference between popularity and name. So if you want to be popular, anybody can be popular. But if you want a name, you have to stand by what is right. You need to stand firm on what can push your country, the society forward, because you must start thinking of what is beyond you. Start thinking of what you can do for other people, that those that will benefit from you, you might not even know them. You might not even meet them. And it doesn't play now, now. And it was a plane, but he's there. He brought out innovation, and we are also enjoying it. So do something that will be beneficial for the communal growth and for other people that you don't even know. And let's continue to stand by what is right.
He said we should close this place. So that people will see him and let him be in full and answer. He's the one that has how am I going to do it? You understand? I guess we have been trying to.
It's over a year now. Mohbad. What's your take? If I tell you I am satisfied or not satisfied, I'm going to be dilly-dally. The truth is, there is no end to the case yet. But we want closure.
Do you know how to close the seats? We want to close all these seats so that you be the only one.
Those that actually perpetrated this crime, to them, they thought they have already.
People are calling that they should close the seats.
To them, they have outsmarted the police. To them, they have connections.
How will you end it and start
again? To them, they are bigger than the court. To them, they have that connection that you and I don't have, a common person. But the question you want to ask yourself, what if this is used? Will you be happy wherever you are that they did it and nothing is happening? Will you be happy that the rest of the other citizens are quiet about it? If we fold our hands and do nothing?
Ọ̀pá ẹni tọ́lọ́run fẹ́, ọ̀pá àyànfẹ́ Ọlọ́run, ẹni tí Ọlọ́run fẹ́, ẹni tí Ọlọ́run yàn. Inú run ẹ ò lè rí mọ́, inú ilé ayé ẹ ọmọ àrọ́mọdọ́mọ ẹ ò lè rírú ọmọ Mohbad mọ́, ò lè bá pàdé mọ́ tó máa fi kú. That girl, you think so? That evil girl. That evil girl. Hello. That evil girl. Àwọn olóṣì, àwọn tó ń support ẹ náà kò ní dá fún wọn, kò ní ragbá fún wọn, ní kúre. Ayé wọn máa bàjẹ́ ni. Àwọn olóṣì àpá. Àwọn tó support ẹ bọ́yẹ máa ń pọkùnrin nìyẹn. Bọ́yẹ máa ń pààyàn lẹ́yìn. Bọ́yẹ máa ń pààyàn nìyẹn. Kí ló ṣe? Kí ló ṣe? What did he do? Olaide, my brother, we amount we dey here.
Bye, Salide.
On threatening wa. On threatening mommy. On threatening. Yeah, Mohbad le Ọlọ́run á yí padà.
Message to them today, and they will do the right thing. Justice. Everybody would like to know where you stand. Is it because of DNA, family issue, or the government issue, or the reason why you yourself coming out, ask for justice for Mohbad? Because people have been asking, okay, why this man is coming out? Okay, the issue of DNA has been on the social media for so long, and the family issue has been on social media for so long. Are you coming out now? People want to know, is it because of ordinary justice? Okay, what kind of justice are you looking for? I've corrected that impression. It's not a trophy. Whether you started earlier, whether you even started the day they fight Mohbad, or you were there when they fight Mohbad and you seek for justice, or you're coming out now, it's inconsequential. You understand? We need to understand that some certain things are pivotal and they are key. Some things are I won't call it irrelevancies, but they are not meant to be brought up, because whether you came out then or you're coming out now, there is no other definition for what we are all asking for. It's justice. So wherever you decide to come out, just ensure that you are coming out and you're standing for what is right. But to answer you, I have been justice. If you click on the hashtag justice for Mohbad, I don't think if there's going to be 2 or 3 persons that would have hashtag ahead of me on what I posted then. But I believe certainly that standing by what is right, all the necessary things that the case needs to traverse to bring around justice, we need to touch on them. DNA, of course, if there is a motive, I have said it repeatedly. Naturally, nobody can tell you, okay, I suspect that grandchild is not my son. Go and do DNA. It's impossible to just listen up, because there is no basis for that inquiry by that person when the owner of the child is not questioning and is still alive. But if there is a motive, or the owner of the child that was killed is saying that I suspect that my son was making an attempt, or my son is suspecting that child is not his own, and in an attempt to go and verify, in an attempt to cover up your own tracks, you took his life, and he has already communicated to me before, or I have seen evidences that this is probably the reason why he took his life. If you go before the judge will look at the weight of who is interested in knowing what by his son, and a mother who is saying, don't take my son to know his medical history. When it comes to investigation of murder, key investigation, when it comes to serious crime like terrorism, there are some certain rights that will be overridden. Your rights to privacy will be overridden because of national security. And in this case, somebody whose child is lost is suffering a serious pain. He wants to know what by his son, what took his life of his son, and the motive. He has right to go into this and say, please, let this person submit the child. Shebeki November, sample November. It's not even the woman that is going to be submitting herself. It's not even the mother that is going to submitting her blood. It is the child that you want to lay, you want to put on our family. It is the child that you want him to inherit my son's property. As we speak, the father will look at it and say, everything my son owns, I have right to ensure that it goes into the right hand. And if this person is who will inherit my son, let him confirm, because I want to believe this is the reason why you took the life of my son. If, as a woman, you are honest, you sure that you are not in any case of paternity fraud, you have not done anything wrong, you are sure this is the only person that actually had carnal sex with you, you will be so bold, like, please go ahead, be my guest, do your test. In fact, go for second opinion and third opinion. But when you're true and you realize that, can you please hands off my family, and that makes sense. And that is why I advised it is to our advantage, making the child be in the right place and the future of that child. So it is sacrosanct. It's not about me. It could happen to anybody. That in that instance, of course, I will and strongly support that the DNA should be done so that the doubt will be cleared off, and then doubt that it's not even doubt, suspicion that you committed a crime as heinous as murder will be cleared off. So you can't tell the justice system that don't investigate to this angle. When it comes to investigation of serious criminal offences, it can traverse anywhere. They can dig it, they can dug up anything to bring about the truth. So other key issues, the property of the young man, there are so many things that are still hidden. They took so many things away, they will bring it back. I have done my private investigation, I've seen some, I know what I know what I've had. The truth must come out. The sweat of the young man must go to his child, if the harm is his child. And then his family must be able to know that he is not dying in vain. And other concerns, we're talking about phone forensic. Why are the police not doing phone forensic? Normally when somebody is hiding inside the house, it's sacrosanct. You need to pick everybody within around the person in the last 48 hours. Those are the primary suspects. Those are the people that you will be subjecting to pre-arrest. But of course, whoever perpetrated this, they deceive us and push our eyes somewhere else, such that we're looking to accuse or to pick up. Meanwhile, the main issue and the action that happened few hours before he actually left this world was not reported. It was later through police investigation that brought to it. And then all these things are cause for concern, and those are the things that we want the government to revisit. And if possible, change the investigative change the set of police officers, and they should send a new team from Abuja so that there can be transparency. There can be transparency. So that is what we're saying. If there is no judgment today. It's just a sitting. There will be an adjournment, and don't get it twisted. It is fact finding. It is not a trial court. They are only trying to look for what actually killed Mohbad. They are trying to cross all the T's and dot all the I's. So whatever it is, if they find out and they indict anybody, will still be present in the court of law to ensure that justice is served, and then we can have closure. Because what we are doing, Mohbad cannot stand here and ask that fight for me. We as citizens, as friends, as colleagues, we can stand in for him. That is humanity. That is what we should stand for, and that is justice, and that is what Nigeria should be known for, and that is what we should be raising our children to understand and to follow its path. Part of justice, part of peace, and part of humanity. And that is what we're going to get. Justice or nothing. No retreat, no surrender. Thank you.
No retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender.
That's my boy.
We have questions for this aggressive, please come over here. Question about future.
I appreciate everyone that is here present. You are tuning up the volume of this struggle for justice for Mohbad, which a lot of people have been on it for almost a year. It's what we must put on record, that today marks it a year that Mohbad left this world. And we must not, but have to do one thing, even if the justice we are seeking for is still pending. We must not, but do something remarkable for the world to know that our hero
Ìyẹn ti ń pẹ́ wọn.
Má gbé má ṣe iṣẹ́ ìlú tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀.
Fídíò ta ṣe yẹn ẹgbẹ́ nígbà fúláwà. Àti lọ́dún síwájú ẹgbẹ́ bẹ̀. Ẹ bá bọ̀ ní lápáwá ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹ̀sìn nínú kọ́pọ̀n tó wà wájú rẹ̀.
Sorry, Mr. Ayomi family.
To change direction and the mode of this church and to increase to add more to it and let the voice be louder. We so much appreciate it and thank him. A lot of things have transpired in fight, out fight, confusion everywhere.
Àwọn ọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà á gbọ́ náà.
We are on the right track to get it. Even though the state was about to
Very, very low.
and what it takes, what we believe in, but our resolute stand and our collective effort always ensure that we get what we want and there are two ways justice can be gotten. It can be gotten voluntarily and you can fight for it. So if they cannot give us justice willingly, we are going to fight for this justice and get this justice. We are not going to negotiate or replace the justice of anything. We are not going to negotiate. We are not going to compromise on the justice of Mohbad we stand and we get it. And we must know that despite things like this, everything that has call out on everybody to speak to the world that the body is using as so there won't be any room for anybody. I want my children, your children, our children to live peacefully without any fear of anything or fear of any challenge. So we are going to have a march. Nobody can protest because we are going to protest and
Connected.